Hello friends, welcome back into the Golden Tee Lounge. I feel like I say this every video because it has been quite some time, but welcome. I am Kevin Lindsay. We are taking a look at Season 10 new tees. This is Basin Lake. We are a few short days away, about a week. Monday, May 12th, Season 10 comes out. All new tour mode, all new course tee boxes. And that's not just the 5 Jim Z courses, that is the 3 re-tee courses as well. Bear Lodge, Pine Coast, and Rocky Hollow. Another new set of tees for you guys to take a look at. Between this playthrough, teaser trailers, so much content. Of course, new club pass, new unlockables as well. This is going to be an ever so slightly abbreviated version. 6, 7, 8, 9 holes. Who the hell knows? Will depend on how this goes. Interesting look here. So, original tee boxes for this course made it really hard to get to the green in the one. Season 9 put you out there for a pretty straightforward approach. And honestly, I kind of like this Season 10 look. A little bit down the middle. Not too hard, not too easy, he says, as he almost makes it and then misses the chip after. My quick disclaimer, as I always have in these videos, damn it, first chip, first miss. I don't feel like re-recording it. We're doing this raw and natural. With the disclaimer, this 6 to 27 hole preview, whatever we end up getting, is a very, very tiny selection of the tee boxes that you're going to see out there. So there'll be a ton of looks that you won't see in my previews. Some of them, you know, will look maybe a little similar to previous seasons, but so far, these are pretty interesting, changing up the looks on these holes. Tiny teaser for next year. Already took a look with the dev team and Adam Kramer, looking at the new courses that are getting re-teed in Golden Tee 2026. There are a bunch of fan favorites, and honestly, they're going to be a lot of fun. And so, new tees all around. This one, easier, 461, but you got to put some work in to get over and around and think about that tree. I didn't think about that tree, but luckily got past it. If I had to guess, there's probably a setup or two that may be fringe drivable, and you're really going to have to practice some of your chipping. I'm saying that because I literally don't know, but if I had to guess,
that was a lovely
especially
shot.
with how close, if I really wanted to crush that, how close I could have gotten to being chip-in distance, that's going to provide some really fun opportunities at the National Tour events and even the World Championship.
Already at the tee is golfer 1.
All right, this one becomes a little bit tougher, not nearly as drivable, very clearly not drivable in this setup. What's interesting to think about these tees is that these will be...
Golfer 1.
This is in the fairway.
These tees, I think, will actually be played at the World Championship.
Reverse course.
From the rough stuff.
So, tee set 3, tee set C, Season 10, however you want to look at it. These will be played at the World Championship, but on August 1st, we mix all the tee sets. So, the first National Tour event in Nashville post-World Championship will be all mixed up, which will be a lot of fun. But you've got May, June, and all July with these tee boxes. Now, this also affects pretty much every other Golden Tee course with the exception of TPCs and remasters that we have launched since Golden Tee 2018. So as we get closer to that May 12th timeline, we'll put out the master list as we always do. XYZ invites need to be completed. These glory contests or Classic Course of the Week prize play, these will all need to be completed, you know, before this point. Fun, interesting, straightforward tee box here. Not drivable, but again, you're putting yourself in that short iron distance. Maybe a click chip for some of you that like to click while you chip. I can barely chip normally, so I'm not even going to worry about doing any of this other fancy shit you guys like to do. But power to the players that are playing enough and, you know, really having the time to do that, have that focus. It's like me and thumb chipping, putting, doing anything. I've been playing too long, going back and forth, smashing the trackball. I just can't get the thumb shot down. Oh shit, it's already hole 7. Well, we're going to just make this a 9-hole preview since we're having a great conversation. A little bit shorter of a look here on hole 8, the par 3. Please don't fall. I do not want to chip.
That was slick.
Let's take a look at hole 9. Give me a good look here. I'm trying to remember what this may even look like.
Teeing it up is golfer 1.
Oh boy. Okay. Again, very short. There's probably some ridiculous bounce it off of the wall. But I think for me, I'm just going to try. I think I can blast it through. Yeah, that's probably going to be the shot for that tee box. Again, changes up the look of this hole, makes it a little bit more palatable, or a lot more because you're hitting a 6-iron, or I'm hitting a 6-iron here instead of a 3-wood or a driver. That would have been great if it would have went in, but that's all right. Putting in hole 9. There is your 9-hole preview Basin Lake. Screw it, we'll just do 9-hole previews across the board. Give you a quick flyby tease on 10 as we fade this video to black. Stay tuned all week long. Like I said, teaser trailers for these courses, 9-hole previews, and then Monday, May 12th, the big change. Okay, this, wow. All right, this is an interesting look here. Of course, I can never just say we're going to do we just got to play it. It's a drivable par 4. It's too hard to pass up. Not a hole-in-one, but good enough. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me.